Hey everyone, Andi here. I have a lot to share with you guys today. First, I'm going to take you shopping to the Rose City Vintage Market. Then I'm going to do a haul. Then I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that I got when I was out thrifting this weekend, including 2 thrift flips that I have to share with you. And then we're going to end with a very big announcement. Okay, so let's go shopping. Good morning. I'm going to the Rose City Vintage Market today. I had a booth space in July, and today I'm just shopping, which I'm so excited about. A lot of my friends have booths here, so I can't wait to shop their spaces and see everybody else. So this is a very well curated event. Everything is beautiful. They do all the work for you. So I'll hopefully do a little bit of sourcing today, but also shopping for me, like always. So I'm looking very Portland today. I have on a denim jumpsuit because people out here, they love a jumpsuit, and clogs. This Midwestern girl never thought in a million years she would be caught dead in clogs, but the clogs are on today, people. Here we are in the main hall. So many good things. So many good things. Okay, so first purchase is this. It's from the 1980s, so authentic TBD, but I've been wanting one, so I thought I would pick it up. Okay, I think I might need to get this because it's too cute for my office. Okay, you guys, I'm getting into clothes and accessories apparently today. This is a Tortois Shell bamboo purse, which is so cute. Oh, so cute. So this is my friend, Dry Goods Mercantile. She has some of the best stuff I always want. Everything, great art and objects, and of course brass. So good. Here's my favorite, tiny pieces of art. Oh, there we go. I love booths like this that have so many interesting things to see. Oh, Mary statue, sculptures, and all sorts of stuff. Just grabbed a little piece of art. Going through art is one of my very favorites. It's reminding me of being in Europe. So I am going to be getting this. It's beautiful. The framing's good. 14. Absolutely stunning. Another booth of amazing, interesting furniture. Very eclectic. Oh my gosh, mushroom stool. Patchwork mushroom stool and amazing rugs. Love it all. So I'm considering this top, suede pockets, new with tags actually. It's really good and soft. 65. So very cool piece. My favorite type of booth, just art. I love everything. I would love to take everything home. Out of all the pieces, I think the bananas may actually be my favorite. So I'm in a great booth. This is a calendar. That is so very cool. Love it. And then of course the brass sun behind, of course. You know me and brass. So this stand is very cute. Like the Tortois Shell bamboo, 18. I think I may have to get it. So I sold this at my booth, a similar one, last time. Tempted to re-pick it up because it's just so cute. Oh my goodness, that is cute. Of course, I like everything, and this little guy here because I'm in my needlepoint cruel phase of life and very much wanting this guy because he's an owl and so cute. So I'm in the booth of a reseller friend, Omar, Opulence, and I just found this. And I'm gonna have to buy it because it's too good, like everything in his booth. So loving this booth. Of course I want all of this because, oh hey, there's me. Because I'm in my gilt mirror phase. And I guess this must have been for cigarettes? Oh. Man, smoking paraphernalia was so cool back then. And monogrammed. So of course, I want this little guy. I mean, how cute is this? Oh my goodness. You may have to. I mean, I don't need this, but he's so cute. So I'm in Northwest Modern's booth, and this piece is calling my name. I'm still on the hunt for something for my big birthday coming up. But this piece here is, I mean, it's tramp art with the modern painting in it. I mean, I could fall over it. So good. It's so good. But all their pieces are phenomenal, and it's so curated. So definitely give them a follow, because they said they have like a warehouse of all this amazing stuff, and you guys are gonna want it. So this is a booth space that's always my favorite. It's Paloma Avenue. They are in a mall in town, but they always have the best plants and displays. I mean, it's curated so beautifully. So you definitely should give them a follow, shop their spaces, because if you love plants like we all do, they have the best plants and all the best stuff to go with it. Okay, so this, I'm getting this Seascape. It's 20. It's so beautiful. So one of my very favorite vendors, she always has the best stuff. Look at these candle holders. I mean, they're insane. They're insane. Like, all the great, and then of course, like these display pieces, the burlwood, are killer. She always has really great, unique stuff. Around. I love all the wood. These are so cute too. Just love everything. Okay, so we're back in my studio, and I have a lot of really great stuff to show you. I definitely went there to socialize. I think I spent like 10 minutes in everyone's booth just talking to them. It's so fun when you're a reseller to chat with other resellers about what they picked up. And of course I did some shopping, because how could I not? Everything was curated so beautifully. So it was a really, really fun event to go to. Got some great stuff that will be available for you guys in my Etsy shop. But the first thing I'm gonna show you is for me. Now, I don't usually show you guys like the fashion items that I'm picking up, but I am thrifting a lot of my wardrobe. Like this denim top is thrifted. But I did pick up this 1980s Gucci belt. Now, I've wanted a Gucci belt forever. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I'm influenced by all those fashion, like, you know, influencers on Instagram. But I haven't really wanted to pull the trigger on it. And so I was so excited to find this belt. It actually is small enough to fit like high-waisted, which is like, you know, everyone's jeans right now are high-waisted. So it was really good find. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's authentic. After doing some research, I mean, it has like a bunch of like markings on it, and it looks like it is in alignment with what would have been authentic in the 80s. And so usually if it has serial numbers and other types of markings and it's that old, oftentimes it's kind of before it was like hugely faked, although you still have to be careful because there were fakes then too. But yeah, so nevertheless, I like it. I think it's fun. I thought it was a fun find, and so I had to pick it up. Okay, so the next piece I picked up is beautiful, so beautiful. This will be available. It is a framed crewel. I mean, look at that. It is so stunning. It was only $14. The person lost their mind who sold it to me because it's so stunning, which I'm of course grateful for, to get it for $14. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. And the frame on it is really good because this black with that little bit of gold around the edges. So really, really great. And then it has like this really old sticker on the back. So yeah, just a stunning piece. Someone really worked hard on this. So yeah, when I saw it, I had to get it. Okay, so I got a lot of like wall art stuff. So the next thing I got was this very cute Tortois Shell bamboo shelf. Now I kind of broke my rule because I'm not picking up like boho stuff as much anymore, but Tortois Shell is kind of the exception because Tortois Shell stuff always seems to sell. And like wall like mounted little display shelves like this are also popular because people love these in an entryway, or anytime you have that little spot in your home that you're like, do I want another piece of art there? Because like you may have art like adjacent to it. This is like one of those pieces that's great because it breaks up a lot of art and it fills that very specific need. But I thought it was really, really beautiful, and it's in a really good shape. It was 18 bucks. And this will be available in my Etsy shop. Okay, so the next piece is for me. So this is from Omar from Opulence. I fell in love with this picture or painting soon as I saw it. The modern art is incredible. So we're building a modern art collection for like a gallery wall in my entryway. And so this piece is definitely gonna go in that. But oh, it's just so good with the wood tones, and it's actually like slightly raised. I don't think it's gonna come on screen. Almost like someone put like puffy paint around the edges, which is so weird. But anyway, so this was 25 bucks. I thought it was awesome. And thank you, Omar, for bringing this to the show so I can have it. Okay, so another piece of art to show you. I got this beautiful Seascape. It was only 20 bucks, which was crazy good. And I really love the fact that the tones were a lot more muted. A lot of times when I'm picking up, or when I'm seeing rather, Seascapes, the blues can be so like in your face. I mean, I love color, but I feel like maybe because the Oregon coast is so like gloomy and moody that I have to like have this type of seascape. I can't like, it just doesn't make sense if it was like super sunny and blue. But I thought this was stunning, and this will be available in my Etsy shop. So the next item is such a strange little pickup. It's this really cute fish bottle opener. It has like some of that shell inlay. It's really a cute, fun, like whimsical piece. I bought it because I loved how they had it displayed on like a teak tray, and it just really popped off of that. And then also I'm like, oh, I'll use it when I entertain next. I have not entertained in years. I don't even know when I'm gonna entertain again. I have no plans. So I really probably should stop picking up stuff for when I'm gonna entertain, but you know, you need excuses to buy, you know, cute little stuff like this. So this guy will not be available because he will be at my next party, whenever that is. So this next piece is from another vendor who I love called Things. And she always has the most fun stuff. And so I thought this was really hysterical. It's the best man for the job is a woman. I don't know. It just, you know, spoke to me. It's gonna go on my desk in my studio space here. My desk is actually across the room. You guys don't really see that because it's messy. It's a messy desk and not super like pretty because technology is freaking ugly, even though I try to get the prettiest technology there is. And of course, ergonomic chairs are not pretty either a lot of the time. But anyways, I thought this was really fun. It was 20 bucks and this is going on my desk. Okay, and the final piece I have to show you from the market before we get into some other items that I'm really excited to show you is this really, really cute painting. So this is actually like a velvet, and then it's laid on top of the velvet. It's from 1982. So not like super old, but definitely vintage. It was 10 bucks, which I thought was great. I love mini florals. Oh, it's one of my favorite things to find, and I almost never find them. But when I do, I grab them. So I'm sorry this will not be available. This is for me in my collection. Okay, so I have a couple more items that I got at the thrift stores this weekend that I want to show you, and then we're gonna get to my thrift flips, and then we're gonna get to my announcement. So this one actually, sorry, this one was not at a thrift store. This I actually got in an antique mall, a little one, but this I thought was very cool. It was 25, so I paid a little up for it, but this stuff is so hot right now. Sorry, that was loud. It's this huge vintage metal bust. I thought she was incredible. So a lot of the younger kids, a lot of the Gen Zers are super into this old, like Victorian type of decorating style. They love busts and stuff like this. It's just amazing how much they're really gravitating toward that old world look. And so that's why I got this, because this is definitely in alignment with that aesthetic. So this will be available in my Etsy shop. And I have another old world thing to kind of show you. So I got this frame. This was actually from the thrift store. This was from Value Village. It was $6. I had a coupon, but I'm trying to pick up a lot of these like ornate frames from Italy, because I want to start like doing little paintings and framing them in like the ornate frame. I don't know when I'm going to do this because I don't have a lot of time for hobby stuff, but you know, a girl can dream. So I got that for this. And then the last, oh no, two more things to show you. So I got this set of baskets too, which I thought was really, really lovely, because you know me, I pick up sweetgrass baskets when I find them. These were $12.99 for the set of 3, which, I mean, granted, if I was in an antique mall, I'd be like, oh, that's a good deal. But at the thrift store, I'm just like, man, these would have been way cheaper like just a few years ago. But I thought they were really great. There's 3 of them in there. They're in really good shape. And I never really come across the black ones, which I was very excited about. So that's why I grabbed it. Okay, and the last item that I picked up before we get to the thrift flips was this really pretty original print. It is a sign on the bottom. It says original. I thought it was really pretty. This was also from Value Village. It was $7.99. It was so funny. It was not priced. And they've been pricing their art up really high lately. So I go up to the register, and usually if it's not priced, they give you a little bit of better deal than if it was, you know, if they were to have priced it in the back. So I asked them, like, okay, how much is it going to be? And the girl's like, $7.99. And then I'm like, oh, okay, great. And then she's just like, wait a minute. Then she starts like inspecting the signature on the bottom. And then her friend comes over and starts inspecting it. And I'm just like, you guys don't know who this is. Nobody knows who this is. There's probably no one. And they're like, and they're looking at me and they're trying to decide, like, do we like charge her more? And then they settled on $7.99. But I was just like, oh, you guys, we're at a thrift store. You got this for free. Just sell it to me for $7.99. So anyways, I thought it was very cool, and this will be available at my Etsy shop. Okay, so the two thrift flips I want to show you, you may have already seen if you follow me on social media or if you watch my YouTube shorts. But just in case you missed them, I want to show them to you because I'm really proud of them, because I thought, you know, I don't really do DIYs that often, but I definitely felt inspired this week to do two, which is very out of character for me. And so the first one is this really cute ghost painting. Now, this is a trend that's so hot on social media right now. Everyone's going to the thrift store, finding a really like dated print, and then they're painting a Halloween or ghost scene on it. And so that's what I did here. I'm actually really excited about this frame. You can see it's really, really good. It's metal, it's black and like brass color. It's really, really pretty. And so I'm excited to like actually have this frame afterwards. I might just throw this away after, you know, Halloween. But I was really excited to do it. It definitely like, you brought out the creative side of me. I actually bought paint by number paints in like the bag section of Value Village where they like bag up a bunch of like random stuff. So I actually like asked them like, can you please, they had all the paints in 2 different bags. I'm like, I don't want the other crap in the bag. Just put all the paints together, please. So they were willing to do that for me. I was surprised. They don't always want to dance when I have a request from, but I decided to use paint by number paints rather than go out and buy actual like acrylic paints just to see if I like doing it. So yeah, I thought it turned out really cute. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to show you guys before I give you my announcement is, oh, it's so cute. So it's just over here. So I'm just gonna go grab her. Just gonna go grab her, move her into frame, and you'll see why it's so hard to move her into frame because she's huge. So look at this. I know hopefully you guys can see, but she is so tall. So this is like me. So she's like a little bit shorter than me. But anyways, I got this giraffe in here. Let me just grab the camera and see if I can do this without it looking weird. So I got this giraffe at Goodwill. So one of my reselling friends, she knows I collect these, and she was like, oh my gosh, Andi, you need to go to the Goodwill by your house because they have one of the giraffes there and it's only 20 bucks. So I nearly lost my mind. So I just spray painted it this past week, put some googly eyes on it because my husband's like, you should totally put googly eyes on it. I'm like, that's a really good idea. And so yeah, he is horrified because he's looking out at my office area, and I will show you guys in a moment of transparency. This is how crazy it's looking right now because I have so many things I'm processing. So yeah, one day I'll show you the pretty version of this place, but it is like such a disaster right now. But anyways, usually I keep these the same color they come in, so like the natural color, but this guy was already, like he was painted, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can see how he's really cracked. And so to keep it together, I wanted to make sure that I painted it again in a better color than the ugly brown. You can kind of see here too, like the cracking on it. But yeah, it needed more paint to keep it intact because it's so old and brittle. So anyways, that is my cute friend that I now have in my studio. So that's all the vintage I have to show you, but before I let you go, I want to share an announcement with you that I'm very excited about. So this past week, I actually launched something called Vintage Scene PDX. That's one of the other reasons why I went to the market event this weekend, is I wanted to pass out and leave a bunch of cards for people to pick up. So basically, I wanted to create like a centralized account that would promote all the amazing vintage stuff that's happening in Portland, Oregon, and then like surrounding cities in like the Northwest. And so if you are local, if you're up in Washington or you're in Oregon, please follow this account, because I'm going to be posting about pop-ups and flea markets and vintage markets and sales and all sorts of stuff that's related to vintage, just because when I was trying to promote a pop-up that I was doing with my friends a few weeks ago, I realized that there was just no great place that curated all the vintage events in town, and putting on events is so much work. And to think that someone may not come after all that work, especially if you're promoting your own event, like not one that's like tied to like a big event, like a big brand name event, it can be really daunting because you don't want to spend all that time and do all that work and no one shows up. So this is my attempt to help support the community, is to create weekly roundups of all the amazing stuff that's going on. I'm going to feature vintage shops. Basically anything vintage that's happening in this town, in the surrounding area, I want to know about it and I want to feature it. So if you're a shop owner, or you know someone, or if you sell vintage or anything, follow the account and I would love to promote your business. Okay, so that's what I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between my haul videos here on YouTube, make sure to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next thrifting and decorating video. Take care.